Okay, so I'm gonna go through a very nice hip stretch. Most people know this one, the pigeon stretch. So we're basically getting a lot of hip external rotation and flexion on one side, and then a good amount of hip extension on the other side. So it's a really, really good stretch overall. So basically, be on the floor, and when you're doing this, you want to try and maintain that torso upright position. The front knee, you want it to basically be in a little bit of a 90, maybe 120 degrees of knee bend. And then from there, you're basically just trying to scoot yourself back by pulling that back leg. It's basically like walking backwards, and you're trying to keep that back leg from rotating outwards too. So that's a very common thing that a lot of people will get with this is they'll say, "We'll sit here." This is a good stretch as well, but it's not necessarily the one that we're going for. This would be like our external rotation in 90 degrees and internal rotation in 90 degrees. So that's good, but it's not quite as intense of a stretch for that front leg external rotation like if you're here. So that back leg staying straight into extension, and then that front leg, you're basically just trying to sit yourself as upright as possible, and that will give a lot of this external rotation, which is glute stretch, piriformis stretch, and a lot of those deep hip rotators. And again, so this is one of those things that you would stay in this position for at least 30 seconds, upwards of a minute. I even have people go over a minute and upwards of two, but that's really up to your tolerance. After you come out of a position, you shouldn't feel like it's really painful. If that's the case, then I would say back off, do a little bit less, and then gradually work yourself up from, maybe you do less than 30 seconds initially. So try that hip stretch out. It's a really good one to kind of help open up the hips a little bit more, and just kind of progress your mobility that's required for cycling. So give it a shot.